Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our WIP Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I've got my coffee here, hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. And I want to know what's in your cup. And so I came on, and nobody knows I'm on yet. So I'm going to wait just a minute and see if we can get some people in. But until then, we'll just chit chat a little bit. So I do love my coffee. Mm, mm. And listen, if you are watching this on replay, welcome. Come on in. I'm so glad to see you. So good to see you. So let me see what's going on here. Let's see. Okay. Yep, I'm live. I just went live. So hubby can't find my live. So I wonder if everything is going okay. Let me see if I can find the live. Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Accounts. Don't you love it? Yeah, I don't see anybody on there yet. Let's see. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Okay. Home subscriptions. Oh, now playing. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, let's see. Oh, here I am. I'm live, and it's showing that I'm live. So, yay. Yeah. No worries. No worries. All right. Okay. Skip. Here we go. Okay. It jumped right in to the live. So, howdy doody. All right. It's good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Aloha, kakahiaka, Naomi. How are you today, my dear? I am so glad to see you. I hope you're feeling better today. Are you at the kiosk, or have you taken another sick day today? And sure, I'm sorry that you weren't feeling well yesterday. So glad to see you, though. And so, I want to know, well, what's in your cup? And I currently have my hot coffee with a little bit of half and half, and I'm so glad. So glad to have this because I really need it today. Oh, let me turn the sound down. I'm a little discombobulated today, but you know what? Today is the day that we are going to. Oh, let me turn this sound off. There we go. Today is the day that we are going to do a little crocheting. And I have started a new project, and I can't wait to show it to you because I did decide on a stitch for the bed runner or bed scarf that I have made. I don't know how long it is yet. Oh, you are at the kiosk. Okay, good. Good. Well, I am glad that you're there. And I hope that you just kind of take it easy on yourself today. Give yourself a little grace and you know, just do your thing. Are you by yourself, or do you have your bestie with you? Yeah. Coffee and liquid IV. All right. All right. I always feel like I need an IV of coffee. So that actually sounds like a good combination. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, confession, I did not go back to the Bavarian stitch after Monday. Monday, I was really getting frustrated with this silly Bavarian stitch, and I was getting frustrated. And so Monday, I went ahead and finished the Naomi blanket. Yay! And you're by yourself. Okay, Naomi. Well, let me keep you company for a little bit, okay? All right. And Catherine, no way, you're here. Catherine is just finishing up some loaf cats for her market today. That's awesome. Awesome. Yes. Oh my goodness. So, that Bavarian stitch really frustrated me. Monday, I did not go and look at the tutorial because I was like ready to put it in the corner and I had just picked it up. So, woot woot, yeah. And so, anyway, I finished the Naomi blanket and I am so glad. And so now I do have one more row of border to go. So I'm not technically finished, but I'm finished the body of it. I have most of the border, but I have just a little bit of the border to do. Yeah. Okay, so I fluffed it. I really haven't finished that blanket. Sorry. But I needed to say that so I could say I went on and started another one. Okay. And so this is the bed runner blanket. I really like this yarn. This is a sage green. And isn't that pretty? Isn't that a pretty stitch? So this is half of it. Yeah, this is half of it. It's folded in half. It is definitely going to go across a king size bed. And I'll tell you why. Because, so I did like 220 chains. Now this is a 5-weight yarn. And I was using a K hook, which is a 6.5 millimeter. And I did 120 chains. This is, excuse me, this is the Suzette stitch, which I absolutely adore. It's so easy to do, and honestly, it just has a lovely look, doesn't it? It's not just a straight, it just has a look that you go, wow, look at that. It has a texture to it, and there's no holes, so that it can go on the bottom of the bed. Now here's my plan. Okay, so once I get this done, I'm going to measure it, but not yet, not just yet, because I'm not ready to go, lay it out and measure it yet. But what I'm going to do once I get this as wide as I'm going to go, then I'm going to measure it, and I'm going to do on the ends, on the sides, right? I'm going to do a border of either double crochet or treble crochet, and do like a back post, front post to give it a little bit of an edge, just on the edge. So it will definitely be long enough. Okay. And I'm probably going to do maybe like 2 or 3 double crochets, back post, front post, to give it a little bit of definition that it is the side, and then do just a straight edge. Now, they are not frou-frou people that I'm making this for. So they're not going, she doesn't really, get into like flowery shirts and flowery things, right? She doesn't. She's mostly a simple, sleek kind of a gal, and my son too. So this is for my son and daughter-in-law, and this is for their bedroom in their brand new house, and they're going with a whole new color scheme. And so I'm really excited for them because she's really excited. She's planning the color scheme. I love their color scheme. It's like tans and creams and sage green. So they're going to do like a sage green for the wall. I don't know if it's going to be for all the walls or just one accent wall. I'm not sure. And then like a tan and like cream for everything else. And so she was thinking something along the line of a green to kind of pull the color, from the wall a little bit, like a sage green color, to pull the wall color. Come here, Roxy. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. And just kind of bring the colors together a little bit. And so I found Premier puzzle yarn in a solid, and I didn't know that they made it in a solid. You've probably heard this story before. Sorry that I'm repeating it, but just in case there's somebody new, okay? And so I didn't know that puzzle yarn had solids, but they do. And they have really pretty colors, let me tell you. So this is the sage green, and it's the Premier Puzzle. So it's 328 yards. I have 8 of these, and I am positive it is going to be enough because this is my first skein. And let's see real quick. Okay. So the consensus was 18 to 24 18 to 24 wide for the bottom of a king bed. So this right here would be 18 wide, which is not that wide, right? And then this would be 24. Okay. So right now I haven't used all of the first skein, and I have a solid 3 inches. 3 inches, sorry. Did I say yards before? I meant inches. 18 inches and 24 inches. If I said yards, just, just like ignore that. Translate it into inches. So I have a solid 3 inches. So I'm pretty sure that out of this skein, I will get 4 inches. So let's do some math. And if I only need, let's see, 18 divided by 4 is 4.5 skeins, which is pretty cool, right? Just to get to 18. 24 divided by 4 is 6. So that means that I'll have 2 left. So I think what I might do is make a couple pillows for their bed to match that. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be pretty? I have the pillow forms here. All right, so I might have enough to do this bed scarf, plus a couple pillows. Hey, Cree, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. So glad to see you. And so, okay, so let's just, for kicks, I don't know how far this goes out. I've never really taken it out all the way. So, okay. So let's see how, you know what, I am going to measure now. Okay, because I'm in a measuring mood. Okay. So I've got this right here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is, let me do it this way. Okay. It is just shy of 50 inches. So that would make it 100 inches, which is plenty, because they were saying that anywhere from 76 to like 90. And so this is 100. So actually, I might not need to do that border thing just on the edge, like I said. Although it wouldn't hurt, and it would give a nice edge border. So that's what I'm thinking, is just to do a simple edge border, and then have a single crochet all the way around it, just to tie it up. So anyway, oh, you're tired? Oh my goodness. DJ, hello. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Come on in. Hey, listen, y'all, let me know what is on your hook and what is in your cup, because, I'm nosy like that. I have coffee, hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. Actually, it's warm coffee because I wouldn't have been able to chug if it was hot. But I have my coffee pot here so I can pour more in. So yeah, so this is the bed runner, and I love it. I love it. I like the drape. I like the color, and I like the stitch. It is the Suzette stitch. Really pretty. And I think it's going to be pretty laying on the bed because it'll just have enough texture to have a little bit of interest in there. And yeah, so let me gather this down. Let me bring you down a little bit, and let me grab my hook, and let me crochet a little bit. So my shirt says live today like you're getting fried tomorrow. And yeah, so how about that? Okay. All right, so the only trick to this is, you always go into the single crochet stitch when you're doing your, it's a one row repeat, right? So it's really easy. You go into the single crochet stitch, single crochet, double crochet. Then you skip the double crochet stitch from the row below, go into the single crochet stitch and single and double. So the only slip up is every now and then I get distracted and I do a single and then I forget to do the double. Like I either look at the TV or I talk to somebody or whatever. It's not anybody's fault but mine. So I'm not blaming anybody. Um, because I'm easily distracted and I know that. Um, and so yeah. Um, oh, I did not put the yarn over the right way. Okay. Woo! Come on, yarn. Don't do me dirty here. Okay. See, just like that. So what did I do? So see, I've already got the hook in. So I'm thinking, okay, single crochet. So yes, single crochet. Oh, no way. This whole skein. And I haven't had a knot. And what happens here? A knot. So you know what? I'm not going to fuss or stress over this knot. I'm going to back it up a little bit. Where are my scissors? Okay. Okay. Come on, people. Come on, people. Give me a break. Scissors, scissors, where are you? Okay. I have no idea. I might have to chew this. All right. Are there scissors in here? Nope. Nope. Okay. Where are my scissors? I had like 3 pairs of scissors here, and now I have none. Oh, wait. Let me look in here. Let me look in this thing because maybe I was organized for a second. Oh, no. No, not organized. I do have a needle in here. And a big old Sharpie. No scissors. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Are these scissors? Oh, no, they're not scissors. Okay. All right. Let me look in this bag and see if I have a pair of scissors. Isn't that terrible? No scissors. All right, if any of my family is watching, if you could bring me a pair of scissors, I would appreciate it. Okay. My oh, you have to get your husband cracking. Oh, thank you for scissors. Thank you. Scissors. These are perfect. Thank you. Hubby just brought me scissors. Thank you. Thank you. I was like seriously thinking I was just gonna turn off the live and go back to bed. Oh my Lanta. I've been buying scissors because um I've been losing them, right? And I never trust a knot from the factory because you don't know who knotted it. You don't know what. Now this one feels sturdy, but yeah, that one actually feels really sturdy, but it's really kind of chunky because they just did it up, right? So anyway, oh, so thankful for my hubby. He heard me and he came to my rescue. I know it probably took him a while to find a pair of scissors in there because, my scissors are hard to find. Oh, I need like 17 pair of scissors everywhere around this house. And then you think, okay, I'll get a bag and that will be my crochet bag and I'll keep everything in it that I need, right? And then what happens is you get a new project and you're like, oh, I need another new bag. And then you have another new bag. And then, okay, so that's really tight. And then you're like, oh, now I need another whole set of crochet hooks and I need some scissors and I need some darning needles. And you go on and on and on, and you're like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. So there we go. All right. So, yeah, I think, let me see. This is one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This might be seven rows. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I think so. So 7 rows and 3 inches. That's not bad. Oh, and you know what? Let me see if it was this side or the other side that I did. Let's see. So, okay. So 6 rows is like 3 inches. Well, that's not bad. And actually, this next row has almost brought it up to 4 inches. So, all right. So here we go. This is what happens. Okay. So I have just, had a fluffy. Oh my goodness. And getting all flustered and everything and not being able to find the scissors and blah, blah, blah. And then having the having to make a knot, which this one is, yeah, you can see it, but it's a lot better than that first one. So this, I might, in this instance, just think, okay, that one's done, and then go to the next one because I'm all flustered. But no, I only have a single crochet in that one. And so I have to do a double in that. Now, when I was doing the knot, things got pulled out and everything. So there we go. Now, what I like to do when I have a knot is I really like to tuck it in the inside of the next stitch. as much as I can so that it doesn't, so it doesn't, so it's not just like sitting out there on top of all the stitches, just going, hey, I'm a knot, I'm a knot. You know that song, I'm a nut, I'm a nut. I call myself on the telephone just to see if I am home. I'm a nut. Well, you don't want that sitting there going, I'm a knot, I'm a knot. Oh, my Lanta. Have you ever heard that song, I'm a nut? My Aunt Linda used to sing that song to me. There's a whole nother verse, right? About taking yourself on a little date and stuff like that. I don't know. It's really cute. And I like that song. All right. So I am off to the races, single crochet and then double crochet in the same space. Skip the next stitch, which is the double crochet from the row before. And in the single crochet from the row before, you do a single crochet and a double crochet. And it makes this really pretty pattern on your work. And so, and it's not hard. It's not hard at all. And it just creates a really, really pretty pattern. So, yeah. I really like it. Hey, Linda, Linda's Crochet Channel. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Abira, hello. How are you? I'm so glad to see you too. Okay, let's see. So, Catherine, what did you have to do to get your husband cracking? What does that mean? You needed to get him up for work, or what's going on, sister? I want to know, because I'm nosy, right? So, my husband and I started watching a brand new series on. It's on BrickBox, I think, but we watch it on Prime, and it's called Gone. It's a murder mystery. And the main character, if you watched The Walking Dead from the beginning, you will remember the governor. Creepy guy. He would walk around. Remember he, what was her name? He he acted like, the town that he was the governor of, that it was a great town and everything, but actually there were a lot of secrets in there, right? You can't tell me. I'll find out on the first. Oh, what? We'll find out on the first. That's exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, anyway, so the governor was played by the actor David Morrissey, and David Morrissey is British and something like that, right? And so, what's that car slamming that I hear? Oh, interesting. So, anyway, I showed this new show to my husband, and I'm like, look at this. This is a new show. I said, don't know if we'll like it or not, but we can try it, right? It's brand new. It just came out. I think the first 6 episodes are available to watch on Prime. And then there were 2 more left that are scheduled. Like, one is for this Saturday and one is for the following Saturday, I think, to come out. Or let's see. Today's the 5th. Oh, no, today's the 5th. One is coming out tomorrow, Thursday, and the next one is coming out, I think, on the 13th, something like that. So anyway, we started watching it, and at first, like, the picture of the main character, I was like, no, that's not the governor. And my husband's like, yes, that's the governor. And I looked, and as soon as he turned sideways, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the governor. And then as soon as he started talking, I was like, it's the governor. So anyway, if you know, you know. If you watched The Walking Dead, then you know. And he's a really good actor. And he's a really good actor in this show. So it is a murder mystery, but you don't see the murder and you don't see anything. It's just more mystery. It's kind of along the lines of like a Miss Marple kind of a thing. Like, you know, there's a dead body, but you don't see it, and there's no, you know, red stuff or anything like that, right? So anyway, just try to figure out who done it the whole time. Well, the other main character, or one of the other main characters, is a police officer over there, and she like, she has a passion for figuring out what happened and who done it, and like all this stuff. So I don't want to spoil it, but it is really, really good. So it's not like it's not a slasher show or anything like that. It's just pure mystery of like, who could have done this crime, right? I need some more coffee. Well, we got hooked on it, and we watched 6 episodes, and we would have watched all 8 if the other 2 had been available. So we don't know yet who. Oh, a hint may be coming to your door, but you can't open it. Okay, Catherine. Oh my goodness. What? Thumbs up. Patty, hello. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. So if you like mysteries, you will like this show. It is, it's not like scary. It's not scary. It's just, it's kind of like a psychological thriller type thing, you know. I don't think there's any language or anything in it. If there was, I don't remember. But anyway, so do your research, but I think that you will like it. It's not as cozy as like Father Brown mystery. It's more like a psychological kind of mystery thriller, because you feel like you're in the house of the possible murderer, but you don't really know. And like, it's, what's really neat is like, 1 second I'll be going, she did it, and then the next second I'll be like, oh no, she couldn't have done it. He did it, you know. And I've flip-flopped so many times, but now I really think I know who did it. And I've locked it in this morning. I'm not going to say who, but I've locked it in. I told my husband I'm locking in who did it. And so either I'm wrong or I'm right. But I am taking a stand. I'm locking it in. So anyway, if you like those kind of shows, I mean, and come on, you know, we're crocheters. So crocheters, don't we all have to fit into this stereotype? We love cats. No, we love dogs too, right? We love all animals. Hello, Naomi. I told Naomi if she didn't like animals, I couldn't be her friend, and she better not mess it up. Oh, I told her that as a joke one day. She does like animals too, by the way. It was a joke. And so anyway, we like murder mysteries. We like yarn. We like fluffy butts. And we usually we like to read too. Sometimes not. That's okay. But yeah, so, we kind of have a stereotype of what we lock ourselves into as far as, that little niche. But yeah, there was a t-shirt that I was looking at earlier this morning, and it said, I like murder mysteries, crochet, and maybe 3 people. I thought that was so funny. I mean, the thing is, I like more than 3 people. So, it sounds kind of mean, right? But it made me laugh. So, anyway, but I do like murder mysteries. I like crochet, and I like more than 3 people. Oh, anyway, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh. I hear something out there. I don't know what it is. It might be the weed whipper. I don't know. So see how easy this is and how fast it goes? I mean, it really is pretty easy. And I'll be through with this row before I know it. So that's what I like about this stitch. It's like, yeah, I have this much left. So it goes pretty fast, but here's the thing. I'm doing these stitches, and it is not really growing it really super fast. So, as far as height goes, but I have to be okay with that because it's not going to be a full on blanket. It's just a scarf or a runner, whatever you want to call it, for the bed. And so it's really just decorative. And I really like this a lot. I think it's going to be really pretty, especially if I get some pillows too. Hmm. You know what I could do? Oh, okay. Oh, good. Yay, you had a sale. This is the Suzette stitch. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. So I think what I might do for their bed, I could do the Suzette stitch and then like wrap it and bring the ends together with just a little bit of overflap, like do it in a circle, sew up the bottom, put the um yeah, make sure I had enough room, and then use buttons to connect it together. So if it ever needed to be washed, it could be washed. But then the buttons would be like on the front. I think I like that. I'll have to think about that. So tell me what's on your hook. tell me what's on your hook. My doggie is laying at my feet. The nice thing about this is that you can see the stitch where you need to go into, so you don't have to like go, okay, 1, 2, and go into there. You just, it's very fast. Like you can actually see exactly where your hook needs to go for the next stitch without without having to search too hard. So that's the good news. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've only ever used this stitch with a dishcloth because, you know, this pattern is really nice for a dishcloth because it just has a nice texture to it. So I'm really excited to see how this looks as a bed runner or a bed scarf. I like the word bed scarf, but I tend to use the word bed runner first, I guess, because like table runner, you know. So I'm almost at the end of this row, and it's not going to take much. I may even get 5 inches out of one skein of yarn, and that would be great. Really great. Oh, see, I almost did it. See, that's what happens. I get distracted. I look over there. I look at the colors of my yarn, and then I come back and I do a single, and then I get ready to do another single. And that is exactly what I have found on certain rows. Like I'm thinking even this one. Look, this one too. I just did a single because I was talking to you. Oh, Lordy. Okay. So far I see the whole stitch. Yeah. So that's my only downfall. And that is what I've been doing. I caught myself. Look, I almost did it twice in a row. So here's a single. Here's a double. Here's a single. Here's a double. Here's a single. And a double. Okay, here's a single and a double. Oh boy. So we were riding through town yesterday. We had to go and get Miss Roxy an EAR, a PIGEAR. I can't. Oh, you're actually adding stems and leaves to your sunflowers. That's nice. That's nice. I can't say it because she's right here, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I want one." She has not learned to spell it yet. Well, she's been out for about a week and she has been completely suffering. And she's let us know every single day how much she is suffering. And let me tell you, it was a lot. Okay. If this girl could speak, she would have been whining and complaining the whole time, you know, like a little kid, because that's how much she was suffering because she could not have an EAR. Yeah. So now at the end, I just chain one. I don't chain two, I chain one. And then I go into the very first single crochet right here, and I do single crochet, double. And it pulls it over enough so that it makes, see that? It makes this edge right here. And it is a little bump, 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 but it's consistent. And so I'm okay with that. It's not completely flat, but I'm okay with that. And yeah. All right. So, ooh, I wonder. Okay, let me do a couple more stitches here and then I'm going to measure again. I'm so excited. It's like I can't wait to get this done because I do have so many more things to do. You know what? We haven't done any of our, oh my Lanta. Okay. Here we go. We haven't done any of our countdown days. And this is our countdown to Thanksgiving, 112 days until Thanksgiving. You know me, I love a good Thanksgiving dinner. It's like my favorite meal in the whole world. I could eat this every day. And it's not all about the sides, although I do love the sides. But for me, it has a lot to do with the turkey. It's a long time coming that that the turkey is nice and moist and not overcooked, and it's delicious. And so anyway, yeah, I do love a good turkey. And then the next holiday that I can't wait for is Christmas Day. And we are at 141 days until Christmas. And yeah, 141 days until Christmas. That's exciting. So I am actively getting Christmas presents together. It may not all be crochet, but some of it is. And so, yeah, some of it is. And so we have 141 days until Christmas. So let's get our act together, right? Yeah. And then the other one is how many days are left in the year? And so we have 148 days left in 2026. That's a good chunk of time, right? So we have enough time to get some of our goals met for this year. What kind of goals did you set for this year? So for me, it was the year of something new as far as crochet goes. And I have, I still have to get that Bavarian stitch down for July and August. And I totally frumped it over. In July, I just got busy with other things, and I did not push to get that together, to get my act together, right? And so I don't know what to tell you, but I am going to get this act together. And oh my goodness, did you know that today, this is cracking me up, but today is National, oh, my computer is a little slow. Hold on. National Work Like a Dog Day. This cracked me up when I saw this. National Work Like a Dog Day, August 5th. So I wonder what they think a dog does. Let's see. The English language is confusing. Take, for instance, two common idioms we use in our everyday lives. It's a dog's life and work like a dog. Oh my goodness. It's a dog's life refers to dogs being able to laze around and sleep all day. Most dogs are companions. As members of our family, their biggest worry is when the next vet visit. But work like a dog suggests the opposite. Work like a dog suggests like working your patootie off. And so today is work like a dog day. And so I intend to work like a dog. And I really want to get this bed scarf, bed runner, at least halfway finished. Because I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And oh, that's right. Okay. So let's stop sharing. Here we go. Where is my measure debot? Here we go. Okay. Tape measure is right here. And let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is 4 inches. So 2 rows equals an inch. So this is 4 inches. And I still have quite a bit. I might have enough for, well, at least one more row. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah. Today is also, and this one's funny too. This one's really funny. I don't know. This one is cracking me up. My computer is really slow right now, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm like sitting here clicking and it's just taking its own sweet time. But today is also National Underwear Day. National Underwear Day is August the 5th. And yeah. So National Underwear Day. And provides an opportunity to wear your favorite undergarments, boxers, briefs, panties, tighty whities. No matter what you call them, our underthings provide a layer of comfort. And many Americans have heard their mother's warning, wear clean underwear. You never know when you'll be in an accident. And while there are lots of reasons to wear clean underwear, that's the one that usually comes to mind. And rightly so, right? How embarrassing would it be? Oh, my Lanta. Well, anyway, so it's National Underwear Day. And yeah, it just cracked me up a little bit. So it's National Work Like a Dog and National Underwear Day. Whew, it is hot in here. My Lanta. Let's see. Right, DJ? I know. DJ says, "Isn't it funny how we spell things so our pets don't know what we are talking about? You know, our dogs are sometimes smarter than we are." So, my girl down here laying on the floor has started this new trend. When she is hungry for her supper, she stands next to me and howls, "Oh," like that. And she's not a hound dog. She's just insistent. So, yeah. Anyway, it's like you can't live with them, you can't live without them. I used to know a lady who would say, husbands, you can't live with them and you can't pew pew them. So, um, yeah, she was a piece of work. Um, no longer my friend, but that's okay. Um, you know, when I was watching that show Gone yesterday, um, which is a great show. It's on BritBox. If you are just coming in, you might not have heard me talk about it, but it really is a great mystery. Um, and David Morrissey is like the main character um, around this murder mystery. And as I was watching him, I was like, man, he's a great actor. You know, I could just really appreciate because like certain well, hello, Carl. What happened? Did I snag your eyeball? I'm sorry, Carl. Um, certain scenes would just like focus on his face, and the man, you could just see what he was thinking. His eyes would change just slightly. He would have this expression on his face. I mean, honestly, such a good actor. And as I was watching it, my friend Charity is the one who got us to start watching The Walking Dead. And she always loved scary movies and scary shows. And she was always telling me about this show, The Walking Dead, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no way am I ever going to watch it. Well, I tried to watch it on my own, and I got through about three to 5 minutes of the first part of the first episode. And I got so scared, I turned it off, The Walking Dead. And so I told her the only way I would watch it is if we watched it together, that I could not watch it by myself. There's no way. And so every Tuesday night, we would get together, my husband and I, Tanya and her husband, and Charity. We would get together and we would watch The Walking Dead. Now, and we would have supper together. So that was our supper, it was like our thing, right? And it was really good. We had so much fun, and it was good to sit and watch a show with other people, and we would all like, ooh, hey Sharon, hello, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. And so it was really nice watching that. Well, we watched it through till just after Glenn and Abraham. If you know, you know. And so when Glenn and Abraham, the way that went down, we just had a hard time with it. And so we stopped watching it, and it just went too far. Like there was a limit. And so anyway, um, but when we were watching with the governor, like, woo, he was creepy. And especially the last part of it where he's walking through this warehouse whistling. And that was the scariest thing I've ever heard. Like, he is not doing anything. He is there to do something not great, but he is just whistling this tune that is creepy. And it just shows that he was relaxed, and he was just, ready to do. Um, uh, yeah, we all hope you're feeling better, Naomi. So anyway, that actor was something else. So when I was watching David Morrissey on this show, And I was like, oh, Charity would really like this show. I wish I could call her and say, hey, watch this show, you know. But she has been gone. She passed away from um, stage 4 colon cancer. And stage 4 means that it has metastasized into other parts of the body. But anyway, so I was thinking about her yesterday and kind of feeling, a little nostalgic and a little sad. Happy that I knew her. Um, wish that I could have seen her in the end, or at least talked to her. But I know that she passed under her own terms. I know she is a Christian and she is in heaven right now, and so that doesn't worry me. I just, you just still here on earth, you still miss people that have passed. So she never got to see our house here in Tennessee. She passed after we moved here. And I was really hoping, she was hoping too, that her daughter in law could drive her up here so that she could see, and stay with us for a couple days and see the house. And, but that just never worked out. She just went downhill really fast. So, anyway, if you have time to visit with friends and family that mean something to you, please do that while you have time, because you just never know when time will run out. And so, yeah, I miss my friend Charity, but and there's a lot of things about the last few years that were hard for us. Um, but she would have liked that show, and she would have really appreciated David Morrissey and his acting ability, and she would totally have opinions on who she thinks done it. Hey, look, I'm at the end of this row. Thank you for sitting with me while I do this, because, woo, you are awesome. So I'm going to finish this row, and then we're going to wrap it up. But yeah, so tell the people around you that you love them, that you care about them, and do your best to take care of them as best as you can. And sometimes that means that things go a little slower, or oh, look at this, I did it right there. Oh my Lanta. So look, okay, I don't know if you can see. Let me see. So oh my Lanta, and I did it more than once. Look at this. Okay, I did it twice. So this one is an incomplete. This one is complete. And then, okay, so that's what's doing it. Okay, it's not, I didn't do it twice. I did it right here, and I didn't recognize it. So, okay. I only did a single crochet on this one. My mistake that I've been making. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Catherine, sounds yummy. What sounds yummy, Catherine? I want to know. I missed it. Uh, oh. Oh, here we go. You're having salmon stuffed with crab meat for breakfast. You do like anything for breakfast, don't you? Salmon. You live closer to Alaska than we do, and you probably have access to yummy, yummy, yummy salmon. I'm jelly. I am jelly. Jelly. Oh, so jelly. So what I'm going to do is this one I'm going to finish and do both. And then in this very next single crochet, I'm going to do both, because it was a legitimate stitch that I missed. And so The thing is, when I do the next row, I usually find it. So, yeah. So I can fix it. But like if I didn't have to go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and then all the way over to here. So that's almost 2 whole rows. Because look, I only have this much left. To fix that, I would have fixed it. But since I had to go all that way, all I did was in this single crochet stitch, I did my 2 stitches and just got back right on track. There's no way I'm pulling out 2 whole rows to fix something that is not going to be visible. Not going to be visible, really. So I'm not worrying about it. I'm not perfect, and my crochet shows it. Or it doesn't show it. I don't think this one will show it too much. All right. Okay. 4 inches wide. My goal is 18 to 24, and I'll know when I see it what the right stitch or what the right width will be. I'll know when I see it. This would make a really nice scarf too, you know? But I'll know when I see how wide it is. I will, when I get close, I'll put it on the bottom of the bed and just see, what it looks like. I don't want it to look too skimpy, but I don't want it to look too big either. Oh, you'll eat anything for breakfast. Oh, Catherine, you're so funny. She says, yes, I will eat anything for breakfast, but what I really like for breakfast is cake. Oh, Naomi, ain't nobody got time for frogging. And you can't even tell. Can't even tell. Nope. Cannot even tell. So, hi, Sonia. Hi, how are you? Yeah, Naomi is going to frog. And, but see, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And I don't have a problem with frogging, except that I feel like I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. And so, yeah, ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. So a 5-weight yarn with a 6.5 millimeter hook, 220 stitches, and it makes in the Suzette stitch 100, excuse me, 100 inches of work. So yeah, this is folded over 4 times, and yeah, I really, really like it. I think it's going to be well liked. And so, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. So, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. It has been a lot of fun. And happy National Underwear Day and happy National Work Like a Dog Day. Two very, very funny national days today. But I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. Listen, get your WIP on, figure out what you're doing, and yeah, um, get some projects finished. Yes, yes. I hope that you have a great day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I'll see you next time.